their own assembly.
So they have like a space to work, like use these
See,
tools.
we're building these tools.
You're you're assembling. I see.
And then we're modifying them too. But it's kind of a complicated kit. It's a lot of parts, and we're 3D printing a lot of parts for it.
Really?
So we've started, well, those ones we started like in the summer, and then these ones a little more recently, but they take a long time to build.
It's not like a kit that from the manufacturer where they give you all the parts.
They give us most of the parts, not the 3D printed parts.
Oh.
And it's basically like this is open source, so all we're getting, it is a kit, but it's basically like just parts. They source all the parts, and then we're putting it together.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's still, it's plenty of work. I mean, ton. We're even putting together, like, even for like, usually for students coming in. So right now we're using it for some of our customers though. So we're just, we're actually running the files from this computer. But the same thing, like students will be able to come in here. We may change the way this runs.
So you tie ME41 to the requirement for this, like
they
you tell
also
them
call
to
Tech
take.
41. Anyone can take that shop class, but they can't use this kind of equipment without having, taken a shop safety class.
Is that a sandblaster?
Yeah.
Or can we walk inside? This is nice.
Yeah, this is our blasting pad. So we also have like a lot of the projects that we're doing for customers. We'll have a lot of steel, and if the steel gets like rust on it, we can just blast it off right here. You can see with everything, like we have dust collection, and we have to be, we have to filter the air and everything. So, we take some of this old equipment too, but we have to take that really seriously.
Yeah.
So we're not using any of this honestly. They go for safety training. We're not spending a ton of money on a piece of equipment that's just going to sit.
Correct. And it takes up space.
Yeah. So they use this, and then if they start saying, "Oh, that's great, but like I could use a bigger bed," or we have so much work with it, I don't think that's going to happen. These are usually more popular in like art departments and things. But you can do molds, or you could do packaging. So, yeah, that's just our example.
What is this?
So that is from a printer that we have for the shop that just we operate. But that's a powder printer.
Okay.
So it's a SLS, and we're doing powder nylon on it.
Wow.
And you can see it does very clean prints, and it's printing in place, and it's doing really small stuff. So that's a job like they would send us any ticket, and we would run the job for them. So this is hands-on. That's like our stuff.
Oh.
But we have a lot of services. So, the shop, we do milling, and we have a water jet cover, which is all out there right now. And we have welding, and we have this other stuff. And this is for the students. Then we have a few, there's crossovers between the two, but we want it to be more accessible. Soldering, students come here and do some soldering projects, do assembly. And then we have the painting. We're very serious about safety.
Yeah.
So for all their paint jobs, for epoxy work or other resins, things like that, we want to make sure that we have good filtration for that, so they can come in here and use this equipment. So we get a lot of work.
Yeah. What was even the history of this space? Like, was it built just for the Makerspace to have
This was
filtration?
for the shop, but
I see.
for painting. But it's in what's now the Makerspace, and so it's used for both.
Yeah, you have even these flammable cabinets. Those are
So
nice.
the other thing we do at Central is that we are like the safety liaisons for the whole college. So I will order cabinets like this for our other departments to help them with all sorts of stuff. We get donations, like we do the receiving for all that kind of stuff. So I walk them through the process of how to apply and all that. It's really hard to say everything that we do. We even do the mail service right now for the college. but we're trying to take that out for the season. So,
Yeah, it should go.
I manage
yeah.
like the whole courtyard too, so it's just like if they need anything disposed of, we take care of that, the equipment, furniture, everything. We're extremely busy. Our machinist Kyle here is running tons of senior projects. So we have other equipment on the shop side of things, which is when our customers send us a job, we do the manufacturing for them. And the makerspace is supposed to be for students to come in and actually run some of these jobs themselves. So 3D printing is one of the big things that we do in the makerspace. And then the other stuff, right now we're actually using these machines to run some stuff too, so the students are. And we've only been open now for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay,
So
that's really.
We've
recent.
been working on the past year just getting like things back up and running again. Getting, more equipment. Of course, we had to get budgets passed for that, get the equipment in here, get it all set up and running. The students have been building these kit printers since the summer. And then we have some out-of-the-box printers like the Snap Maker here, which is actually, it's a new machine. And we've actually made a lot of modifications to it to get it to print well.
Okay.
So that's one thing. We have more kits that we're building, and then we're going to purchase some more out-of-the-box printers. We're going to go with bamboos because they're a little more reliable.
And they're.
But this
they're
is a
fast.
dual extruder. This is also like a Core XY, and it's dual extruder, but they're independent heads. It's called the IDEX system. So we can print with both of them at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even is it like you can do a multicolor print with this?
You can do
one? Like you can
multicolor,
coordinate?
multi-material, or you can do like a mirror image of the print you're doing, so you can print 2 models at the same time.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
How many students do you get? How was it in the past, and are you trying to reach that?
That's the thing we're trying to think of. So, I don't really have numbers because this is well before I got here.
Okay.
On like how many people are using it before, but I understand it was fairly busy.
That's awesome.
We're running things a little differently now. I expect this is going to be really popular once we get the word out. Right now I'm getting like requests, emails, or through our ticket system to use the Makerspace. The other things that we do here are, well, this hasn't been used yet, but we have that's another new piece of equipment we've got. It's a vacuum forming machine.
Oh, it's that
we can do
small?
Stuff like, yeah,
Wow.
this is smaller. Well, I didn't want to spend a ton of money on this.
Yeah, 'cause
until I saw and we went down during, at the start of COVID, and I've been here a year now, and we're just getting it like back up and running. So we've had some new budgets passed. We bought some new equipment. These are the Boron kit printers. So that's an open source project. And we bought it as a kit, and our student assistants have actually been assembling these and getting them to work. So, which I think is a good way to use our students.
Yeah.
Because they learn so much from doing this, right? And our student assistants are also students. And then when we have our customers come in, other students, they can get hands-on with the equipment, but they're supervised by our student assistants who know these machines now inside. Literally, right? So, one thing that we do well here, which I'm sure you're aware is that our students are more hands-on than in a lot of engineering schools. This way to get a little more hands-on.
Yeah.
Actually, you'll probably begin to Alumni Magazine in April. I just did this whole walkthrough with our media guy, and explaining kind of that whole concept and what we do here now. But yeah, basically it's been maybe 4 years now that this has been closed down. So was open for a little while. COVID hit, all shut down.
Yeah.
And we have a lot fewer technicians now too. So we've been working really hard on getting this back up and running for the students.
And what division you said it was?
Oh, so this is Central Shop,
Central
Engineering
Shop.
Central Shops.
Okay. I was part of the civil engineering program.
Okay. So we do a lot of different things at Central Shops, but one of our main functions